Well, welcome to the Contenders. I'm your host, Peg Young. You might have noticed something about recent bestsellers in that they tend to be lighter than the volumes have been in the past. The secret, they say, is in the paper, because there's a layer of air bubbles placed in the pulp. Why don't they just give us thinner books? Well, apparently it has something to do with marketing, because people feel better reading thicker books, thinking that it makes them feel like they've read more. I hope making books lighter proves to be an incentive for you to read more this autumn. Let's welcome today's contenders onto our stage. Welcome to our stage. We have the Rounders team, Kim Myung-sik and Cha Sang-won. So, why Rounders?
Well, the team name we caught from the movie starring Edward Norton and Matt Damon, and I think that there is similarity between this kind of quiz show and poker game. So, as they did in the movies, we are going to be the finalist of this game.
Ah, wow, ambition. And there is a bit of risk-taking here on our stage.
Yeah.
Good luck to you, Rounders team.
Thank you.
Going against the Rounders, we have the Snatch team, Derek O'Rourke and Paul Sahota. It's another film name.
We also take our name from a movie, yes. The title refers to a blatant robbery in the movie, an audacious act of thievery, which we're hoping to pull off ourselves tonight. Snatch victory.
All right. Well, Snatch and Rounders, both ambitious teams. Good luck to you today. Now let's begin our game. We'll begin with multiple choice questions. Rounders, you get to choose first. Q, U, I, or Z?
Z, please. Z, please.
All right. Question set Z, number 1. Of the following, which holiday is observed according to the lunar calendar in Korea? 1. Children's Day. 2. Chuseok. 3. Independence Day. 4. Christmas.
Number 2, 추석.
Chuseok is Korea's equivalent of Thanksgiving. And we go to question 2. Of the following, which animal is different from the others? 1. Bengal. 2. Dalmatian. 3. Beagle. 4. Poodle.
Number 1, Bengal.
Bengal is a type of tiger. The others are dogs. Are you a dog owner?
Yes. I am.
What kind of dog do you have?
Well, three kind of dogs.
It's a mutt?
One is Maltese
Oh.
and toy poodle, and the rest American Cocker Spaniel.
Ah, wow. So this question was pretty easy for you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we go to question 3. Of the following, who received the Best Director Award at the 2004 Venice Film Festival? 1. Im Kwon-taek. 2. Mike Lee. 3. Kim Ki-taek. 4. Steven Spielberg.
Number 3, Kim Ki-taek.
And being a film buff, do you know what he won it for?
Well, not yet.
It's 빈집 or 3 Iron, which won him the award. And we go to question 4. Of the following, which is the bank to shut down its private banking operations due to improper trading practices in Japan? 1. Citibank. 2. UBS AG. 3. Merrill Lynch. 4. HSBC.
Chance, please.
You'll use chance. We'll take away 2 of the incorrect choices for you. Please make your final selection.
Number 4, HSBC.
Actually, it was the Citigroup Bank which suffered the consequences of alleged improper actions. And Rounders, you've got 30 points on the board at the end of this section, but we've got lots of the quiz ahead. And now, Snatch, it's your turn to choose Q, U, or I sets.
We want you.
All right, we will go with question set U number 1. Of the following, which word indicates both fruit and color? 1 apple, 2 banana, 3 pear, 4 orange.
4 orange.
Question 2. Of the following, which is not a French-speaking city outside France? 1. Quebec, 2. Dublin, 3. Montreal, 4. Geneva.
We'll take 2 Dublin.
And if you get this, you tie with your opponents. Question 3. Of the following, which is not a constituent part of a human eye? 1. Pupil, 2. Lens, 3. Cochlea, 4. Iris. If you're not sure, you can use chance.
We'll try 3 cochlea.
And that's a good choice. Snatch, you're now tied. We go to question 4. Of the following, which British pop band is to be back with an album later this year after 18 years of hiatus? 1. Bon Jovi, 2. Duran Duran, 3. Culture Club, 4. REF. What do you want to do?
Can we use chance, please?
All right. We will take away 2 of the incorrect choices for you. And now we need your final answer.
Duran Duran. Number 2.
REF, by the way, is a Korean band. And we move on to question 5. Some economists have suggested recently that the G7 should be replaced with a new group called G4. Of the following, which is not one of the parties to be included in the G4? 1. US, 2. China, 3. EU, 4. India.
EU's not a country, right? We think EU's not a country, so 3.
Actually, I asked you the parties. The country that would not be involved in the G4 would be India, because the 4th would be Japan.
Okay.
And Snatch, you have 40 points, but you've got the lead at the end of this section. And now we've come to a section that I really enjoy. This is the password category. Rounders, your turn. Rounders, your category is B words. Are you ready?
Yep.
Go.
A fruit with yellow fruit.
Banana,
Okay. Hand carrot.
baseball,
21. Card game.
blackjack,
A French style bread.
baguette,
A very large snake. Very large snake in South America.
pet,
Big snake. Pass. Pass. A great composer. Like Mozart.
Beethoven,
Your head.
train,
A Korean style fusion food in Cheonju.
bibimbap,
Music length.
billboard,
2 words.
billboard chart,
Falling down. Very high place.
bungee jumping,
For soldiers. Safety. This jacket.
bullet,
2 words.
bulletproof,
Pass. In space, sucks everything.
You didn't quite get to bonsai. You passed on bonsai tree and didn't quite get to sucks everything in space black hole, and you passed on boa, which is the big snake. But you have 130 points on the board. Great job. And now, Snatch, it's your turn. Your category is islands.
That's right.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Go.
Honeymoon, Korea.
Jeju-do.
Comprises Maui, Kauai.
Hawaii.
It's a holiday group, 2 words, going to a certain sea in the middle of Europe.
Mediterranean Sea.
First word is a society that you join, like a football.
Club.
Second
Club
word,
Med.
something you would lie on an island.
Beach.
B. Somebody who is stranded on an island. C.
Castaway.
Something a Korean couple would go to Jeju-do for.
Honeymoon.
A very nice cocktail drink. L.
Long Island.
Full name, 4 words. It's a summertime drink. Long Island.
Long Island iced tea.
Okay. They recently held Korea to a 0-0
Maldives.
draw. Like ranch.
Thousand Islands.
What is it? D.
Thousand Islands dressing.
Okay. Golf player, sing.
Fiji.
Caribbean, you would go there to drink.
Barbados.
You go to the Barbados to drink?
The bar.
Ah, all right. And with that snatch, you end this section with 150 points. You've got the lead. And now let's welcome Mr. David Hwang onto the stage.
Hey, Eun-young, how are you?
All right, how are you?
Okay, I'm fine, thank you. Guys, welcome to our stage. Rounders and Snatch, both movies that I enjoyed very much, so I feel especially happy to be here today. Without further ado, if you don't mind me introducing the rules to the next section, is that okay? All right, our next section is a round of non-multiple choice questions. The first team to buzz in will get the first chance to answer. Now, if that team gets the question wrong, that chance will be given to the other team. Now, if neither of you guys can get it, we're gonna help you out with the spelling hint that will be shown on your screen. And this section, there's 15 questions in it, 30 points per question, and 5 seconds to answer each one. All right?
Let's have question number 1.
All right, question number 1 is about beverages. Some Canadian researchers recently claimed that this, in fact, is a health food in a way. According to their research, this, especially the darker ones, have antioxidant boosters that could help fight cancer, heart disease, and diabetes. This is a bitter tasting...
Rounders.
Beer.
Yeah. And do you think this is good news?
Yeah.
And we go to question 2.
All right, question number 2 is about plants. A gadget called ka-on, which means flower sound in Japanese, hooks up to a CD player, TV, or stereo. It relays sound up through a plant stem and out via the petals. The speakers in this case is a flower. This plant is known to work especially well as speakers. This is a tall plant with yellow rayed flowers. What is this?
Snatch.
Sunflower.
Yes. Would you ever try one of these? Sunflower speakers?
I haven't.
Would you ever?
Would I? I guess, yeah. Why not?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Hooking up your stereo to a flower and what lovely roses, and they sound so beautiful. I mean, come on, that's awesome. Technology, yes.
Yeah. And Snatch, you've got the lead, 180 versus Rounders 160. It's a very close game. Let's see what happens with question 3.
All right, question number 3 is about meteorology. Last month, heavy rains and strong winds lashed the U.S. coast as this called Ivan.
Snatch.
Hurricane.
Yes. It's a rotating storm centered on an area of very low pressure. And we go to question number 4.
All right, question number 4 is about titles. Making its DVD debut, this original sci-fi trilogy began as an experimental foray into old-time studio movie making. Fans have eagerly awaited these first 3 films on DVD, a release that George Lucas initially intended to delay until he finished working on episodes.
Rounders.
Star Wars.
Yes. Finished episode 3. And Rounders, are you a fan of Star Wars?
Actually, I was too young to be a Star Wars fan.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you one now?
Not
Not really.
really.
Okay. So we wouldn't find you running out and getting the DVD set.
Well, I'll try to.
All right. We go to question 5.
All right, question number 5 is about history. On October 5th, 1434,
Snatch.
Medici.
Very prominent Florentine family. And we go to question 6.
question number 6 is about animals. Recent findings reinforce the evidence that the health of this animal is being threatened by chemicals. The findings show that biological changes in their hormone and immune systems are related to the levels of toxic contaminants in their bodies. Chemicals may affect this white Arctic bear's behavior and breeding.
Rounders.
Polar bear.
Polar bear.
Yes. I think the white Arctic part gave it away. And Rounders, you're trailing by just 20 points. Very close. We go to question 7.
All right, question number 7 is about the internet. This country is home to 8 out of 10 of the world's most well-known hackers. They often do not consider themselves criminals, saying that they break into sites for the intellectual challenge.
Rounders.
China.
Snatch, it's your chance to answer, and he'll finish the question.
The intellectual challenge rather than to steal. This, the largest country in South America, is one of the world's largest and most populous countries. What is this?
Snatch, 5 seconds.
Brazil.
Snatch.
Brazil.
Thank you. And Snatch, you got the answer and the points. We remind you once again, please share your answer with us only after I've called out your team name. Thank you. We move on to question 8.
If you don't, next time she'll break out the switch. Just kidding.
Yes, hidden right here. Okay, question 8, please.
All right, question number 8 is about person. This person is to exhibit photographs commissioned as part of a contemporary art festival in Liverpool. They are a homage to motherhood that show images of a woman's breast and crotch. This experimental artist's work, My Mummy Was Beautiful, is on show at John Lennon Airport, which was named after her husband. Who is this?
Rounders.
Ono Yoko.
Yes, Yoko Ono. This homage, My Mummy Was Beautiful. And we've got 20 points separating Rounders from Snatch's lead. 270, we go to question 9.
Yes, a very close game. Number 9 is about geography. Lava was seen flowing on September 14th from a new crack on this volcano, which had been fairly dormant. It has not produced any serious activity since 2002 when an explosion injured 32 people at a tourist complex. This is the highest active volcano in Europe. It is on the southern...
Snatch.
Etna.
Yes, Snatch Etna. Southern Italian island of Sicily. And we move on to question number 10.
Also the home of Cyclops. And moving on to question number 10 is about companies. This company has issued a profit warning blaming challenging operating conditions in key markets. It explained that one of the main drags on earnings has been cold and wet weather in Northern Europe. This is the world's largest maker of soft drinks. What is this?
Rounders.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Yes. And once again, 280 versus Snatches, 300 points. We go to question 11.
All right, question number 11 is about people. Pemba Dorje became the fastest Mount Everest climber by reaching the summit in 8 hours and 10 minutes. The authorities in Nepal said that Pemba had contacted a government official at Everest base camp when he reached the summit.
Rounders.
Nepal.
Snatch, it's your chance to answer. He'll finish the question.
He is a member of Himalayan mountain people who work as guides for mountaineers. Who are they?
Snatch, 5 seconds.
Sure.
Snatch.
Sherpas.
Yes.
Here comes the switch.
We go to question number 12.
We'll have mercy on you, not this time. Next time, though. All right, definitely. Question number 12. It's about devices. These services exist already in Japan, US, Canada, Australia, and South Korea, which leaves Europe with some catching up to do. But sales of this equipment in Europe are not expected to take off until 2006. That year's Football World Cup in Germany is expected to be a major influence. This
Rounders.
HD TV.
Yes, high definition television. Do you own an HD TV?
No.
But would you like to?
Yeah, someday.
Yes. Pretty expensive nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
way too expensive for me.
But they say that prices will go down at the end of this year, so
Cool.
hang on for that. We go to question 13.
Question number 13, it's about diseases. In 1854, London's third big outbreak of this disease began. Most people thought and accepted it as an airborne disease.
Rounders.
Pest.
Snatch, it's your chance to answer. He'll finish the question.
Dr. Snow was ridiculed for saying it was a waterborne disease. Today, this is indelibly linked with water. It is usually caused by swallowing food or drinking water contaminated with bacterium. What is this?
Snatch, 5 seconds. Snatch.
Cholera.
Yes. And now we go to question 14.
All right, almost up. Question number 14, with only, I believe, 50 points separating the two. It's about literature. The complete literary works of this person are to be performed in a single season for the first time. The 7th month festival will begin in April 2006 in Stratford-upon-Avon, where this...
Snatch.
William Shakespeare.
Yes. So all of his works will be on stage in one season. Will you be there to watch?
I won't. I'm sorry.
You're not a big fan.
I'm a big fan, but I won't be there. My mom will be there.
All right.
Yeah, she's a bigger fan.
We go to our last question.
All right, our last question, number 15, it's about biology. Police and academics in Cambridge are trying to find a graffiti artist who could be Britain's brightest vandal. The artist spray-painted part of the molecular structure of the chemical compound found in this on the road outside a lab where the double helix was unveiled by James Watson and Francis Crick 50 years ago. What is this?
Rounders.
DNA.
Yes, deoxyribonucleic acid. And it was a very close game, but Snatch, you get to go on to the finals. Congratulations. Rounders, I know you have supporters. What do you want to say?
Well, I'm sorry that we are eliminated at the first stage, but I hope that Snatch team will go up to the final stage and have a very nice game.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us today. And now, Snatch, you're going to go up against our previous winners, the Line 6 team. How do you feel about this?
We feel pretty confident. We think it'll be a good game, and we look forward to going to Jeju-do.
Oh, wow. All right, we'll be right back after this with Snatch and Line 6 teams. Welcome to our final stage. Let's welcome back the Line 6 team. It's great to see you guys again, Jason Zipperly and Gavin Jones. This is your attempt at win number 4 in a row.
It is, yeah.
And
that's
win
right.
number 4 would take you to Southeast Asia. How do you feel?
Excellent.
Yeah, surprised we're still here, but feel good about it, yeah.
All right. Are you ready for the game?
Yeah.
Just about.
All right. Good luck, all of you. Line 6 and Snatch team. Let's get on with our final section. We will give you 5 categories of questions, 5 questions each, ranked in difficulty 10 to 50 points. What are today's categories?
All right, today's categories are Musically October, La La Land, Amazing Facts, Korean Extremes, and Russian Ballet.
And I can see that you're looking forward to today's final section. I will go with the first question. Musically October, 10 points. This person was born in England on October 2nd, 1951. From an early age, he knew that he wanted to be a musician. He became well known for his distinctive, penetrating voice, his simple yet profound lyrics, and his striking, punkish appearance. He came to be called by this stage name for the black and yellow striped sweater he would wear. Gordon Sumner is an English musician. Snatch.
Sting.
Yes, and a former member of police. He had a stint as an English teacher and came by the stage name from the sweater that he had. And are you a fan?
Sometimes. Police I like, but
Are you a fan as well?
The police, yeah.
Do you want to give us a little bar?
no.
Oh.
No.
Well, you know, we've had people.
I have no voice.
Every breath you
Okay, not you.
take. No? Come on.
And Snatch, you get to choose.
Yeah, musically October for 20, please.
All right, Musically October, 20 points. On October 25th, 1838, Georges Bizet was born. As a child prodigy, he entered the prestigious Paris Conservatory of Music at the unheard of age of 9. In 1875, his most well-known opera was Line 6.
Carmen?
Yes. It's known for its colorful Spanish setting and musical atmosphere, and it is also the character Spanish woman's name, the gypsy woman who is Carmen. And Line 6, you've got the lead, you to choose.
Same category, 30 points, please.
All right, Musically October, 30 points. On October 27th, 1782, Niccolò Paganini was born in Naples, Italy. He made his first public appearance as a performer at the age of 9. A somewhat formal portrait shows a great virtuoso with this instrument. Line 6.
Violin.
Yes. He's known as one of the greatest artists of the violin, and he's credited with new uses of the staccato and pizzicato techniques. And Snatch, since Line 6 is experienced with our buzzer and with our questions, you've got to get really quick with the buzzer yourselves. Line 6, you get to choose.
Same again, 40 points, please.
All right, Musically October, 40 points. On October 18, 1961, this person was born in New Orleans. As of 2004, this important jazz musician of the modern era has released 16 classical and more than 30 jazz recordings. In 1997, he became the first jazz artist to win the Pulitzer Prize in Music for his oratorio, Blood on the Fields. On the subject of slavery, he was a well-known American trumpeter, active in the jazz and classical music fields. Line 6.
Dizzy Gillespie?
Snatch. Who is this? 5 seconds. Line 6.
Marsalis.
It was Wynton Marsalis who won for his oratorio Blood on the Fields. And Line 6, you get to choose.
Go ahead and finish it.
All right, Musically October, 50 points. On October 10th, 1813, this person was born. In 1832, he was rejected by the Milan Conservatory because of his age. He was 4 years over the customary entrance age. However, he is considered by many to be the greatest Italian opera composers of all. Snatch.
Verdi.
Yes. Giuseppe Verdi, famous for the Rigoletto, La Traviata, and Aida. And what is your favorite?
Aida.
And Snatch, it's good to see you on the board. You've got 60 points against line 6's lead of 90, and you get to choose.
Let's try Korean Extremes. Started off at 10.
All right. Korean Extremes, 10 points.
Very close game, by the way. The Athens Olympics offer the perfect stage for a huge variety of plots and leading characters. You could literally win or lose in a blink of an eye. The Japanese dominated the winners' rostrum in this sport, but the best fighter was a Korean, Lee Won-hee. He dazzled once again in the men's 73-kilogram division.
Line 6.
Judo?
Yes. And he won in, well, no one else could overthrow him in any of the 5-minute bouts. Pretty impressive to see. Are you into judo?
No.
No? Any of you? You?
Nope. But I did wrestle in high school. So I do respect the grappling sports without a doubt. But judo and wrestling, the high school wrestling that I did is a little different though. A lot different actually, but anyway.
Pretty impressive to see him on the Olympic stage.
Yeah.
Won-hee. Yes. And line 6, you get to choose.
Let's continue with Korean Extremes. 20.
Korean Extremes, 20 points.
Samsung is the world's fastest growing brand as ranked by Business Week in 2002, and one of the largest producers of wireless handsets, flat panel TVs, DVD players, and other consumer electronics. Its wireless phone called SPH-N270 is famous for a special reason. The phone went on sale in sync with these films and video game on May 2003. You can see Keanu Reeves using it in this film.
Line 6.
Matrix?
Yes, it was called the Matrix phone because they used it. And, line 6, you get to choose.
We'll continue Korean Extremes. 30.
Korean Extremes, 30 points.
Korea's top car maker, Hyundai Motor Company, has geared up for raising its profile on the world stage with the debut of its ambitious new model of its flagship sedan. This is Hyundai Motor's mid-size sedan series, the top-selling cars in Korea. It has enjoyed...
Line 6.
Sonata?
Yes, it's called the NF Sonata, a premium sedan. First new model in 6.5 years from this company. And did you give it a ride?
No, I refuse to drive in Korea.
Oh, really?
It's too scary.
Thus, they are called Line 6.
Ah, yes, from using the subway.
That's right.
Which is good. Snatch, did you get to see it? The new Sonata?
No, not yet. We haven't had a chance.
He drives a Cephia.
Beautiful Cephia.
Well,
Yeah.
It is.
for him.
Yeah.
Line 6, you get to choose.
Continue Korean Extremes for 40.
All right, Korean Extremes for 40 points.
All right. This place is no longer accessible to foreign tourists. A Korean company used to bring in tourists on a cruise ship. The company even decided to build a direct road.
Line 6.
Mount Kumgang?
Yes, it is the Kumgang Mountains or Diamond Mountains. It's 12,000 peaks. They're located on the east coast of North Korea, and there was a tour there. You could take a bus ride up the mountain and actually go out and touch the water for yourself, which was interesting. And Snatch, I encourage you to buzz in quickly to go against last week's winners. And line 6, you get to choose.
We'll finish Korean Extremes for 50.
All right, Korean Extremes, 50 points.
Last April, UNESCO approved the establishment of a prize called Memory of the World to commemorate the inscription of this book. It contains the essentials of Zen Buddhism compiled in the...
Snatch.
Tripitaka Koreana.
Line 6, it is your chance to answer, and he will finish the question.
Yes, compiled in the Goryeo period. It was printed in 2 volumes. The first volume has not been found yet, and the second volume is being kept in the Bibliothèque Nationale of France. This is the oldest known book of movable metal print in the world. What is this?
Line 6, 5 seconds. Line 6.
Triptych Koreana?
It is the 불조 직지 심체 여절, or the 직지. Yes, pretty tough for you to come up with. And why don't we go with Russian ballet for 10 points?
Hello, contenders. I'm Sang-mi Kim. The Mariinsky Ballet, formerly known as the Gyurup Ballet, is visiting Korea for the second time since 1995. Russia has a long tradition of excellence in ballet. Russia ballet companies have toured worldwide, impressing their audience with the emotional intensity and technical virtuosity of their performances. There is no doubt that their coming performance in Seoul will enthrall everybody. Their magical and elegant performances with such a style and flair will captivate your heart. However, many people seem to consider ballet as an art form that is somewhat difficult to observe and understand. Are you scared of ballet too? I hope that through today's question, maybe you will have the opportunity to familiarize yourself with this excellent classic art form. Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky is perhaps most well known for his ballets, although they were only completed in his last years with his two last ballets. Tchaikovsky himself was less satisfied with his last ballet, The Nutcracker. The plot revolves around a little girl who magically shrinks and is protected all the way by a wooden soldier named the Nutcracker, hence the name. It has become the most popular ballet performed around this holiday. What is this?
Line 6.
Christmas.
Yes. It is the background setting for the Nutcracker. And did we scare you a little with the category?
Yes.
Yeah.
But pretty easy, right? Line 6, you get to choose.
Let's go to La La Land for 10.
All right. La La Land for 10 points.
You did a bad job of selling it. You know? On September 4th, 1781, the Spanish colonial governor Felipe de Neve originally named the place El Pueblo Nuestra Señora la Reina de Blanc de Porioncula. The city, with its palm trees, beaches, and swimming pools, has been idealized as the ultimate American dream.
Line 6.
Los Angeles.
Yes. It's referred to casually as LA, and it is the second most populous metropolitan region in the US after New York City. And have you been to LA?
Never.
Yes.
And what did you like best about it?
Nothing.
Really? You didn't enjoy the weather?
Okay, the weather is okay if it's not too smoggy. LA is very big and dirty.
Hey,
We're
man.
doing a great job of selling the cities today.
No, let me just say, come on, hold on. I went to school there for 8 years, so yes, it gets smoggy sometimes, and it does seem dirty at times, but it does have a lot to offer. So I encourage you to go there again. And if you win, I guess 7 times? No, 6 times. Continental US is on the menu, so give it a second shot.
I'm from Seattle.
Oh, okay,
We
that's
have
big
we have
difference.
we have a rivalry with Southern California. So.
That's right, that's true.
And line 6, you get to choose.
Same again, 20 points, please.
All right, La La Land, 20 points.
All right, for 20 points. This country is one of the few remaining communist states in the world. Since the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991, it has struggled to find its position within a rapidly changing political landscape. The main crop of the country is rice on the fertile floodplain of the Mekong River. Formerly part...
Line 6.
Cambodia.
Snatch, it's your chance. Snatch.
Laos.
Yes. The Lao People's Democratic Republic, an independent state of Southeast Asia. And Snatch, it's good to see you on the board. You get to choose.
30 points, La La Land.
All right, La La Land, 30 points.
Lagos is built on the mainland and the series of islands surrounding the lagoon. Originally a small village known as Echo is positioned as one of the few natural harbors on the Atlantic coast, which made it a principal site for European contact. Lagos is one of the largest cities in Africa, competing with Cairo. It was the capital of this country until 1991.
Line 6.
Nigeria.
Yes. By far the most populated of African countries. Its capital was moved to Abuja in 1991. And line 6, you get to choose.
Same again.
Yeah, 40.
40.
La La Land, 40 points.
Nowadays, this country has made a rapid transformation to embrace the free market. On March 29, 2004, the country became a member state of NATO.
Snatch.
Latvia.
Yes, known as one of the Baltic states, together with Estonia and Lithuania. And Snatch, you get to choose.
I think we should close it.
All right, La La Land, 50 points.
In modern times, Laconia has the legal status as a prefecture of Greece. It is the location of the largest orange production in the Peloponnese and probably all of Greece. Also known as Lacedaemonia in ancient Greece, Laconia was the portion of the Peloponnese of which the most important city was this. This city was a warlike city-state known for its many
Line
wars.
6.
Sparta.
Yes. And the rival city-state was Athens. And line 6, you get to choose.
All right, we'll go with amazing facts for 10.
All right, amazing facts for 10 points. 2 Czech farmers used to make a good living from sales of this food, which was made to an old family recipe. But since the country joined the EU, they are unable to meet strict EU standards and so are prevented from selling their food. They have come up with a solution to the problem, marketing the produce as animal food, adding the phrase, tested on humans. They sell a solid food made from goat milk. What is this? Line 6.
Cheese.
Yes. Line 6, you get to choose.
20 points. Amazing facts.
Amazing facts for 20 points. Barbers often have a red and white striped pole outside of their shops. This symbol of the barber dates back to medieval times and earlier, when barbers would perform a variety of medical tasks, including surgery and bloodletting. To show their experience, they would hang the bloody cloths of their operations on the pole, creating the red part of the red and white symbol of modern barbers who only cut hair. Then, what do the white stripes stand for? Line 6.
Teeth.
Snatch 5 seconds. Generally, when there's blood, you've got to stop it somehow, right? Line 6.
Bandages.
Yes. And line 6, you get to choose.
Same 30 points, please.
All right, amazing facts, 30 points. This is sensitive to changes in air temperature. In fact, it is possible to gauge temperature by measuring their chirping rate. It is done by taking the number of noises this insect makes. Line 6.
Cricket.
Yes. But because it is so fascinating, I'm going to share the formula with you. If you count the number of noises the cricket makes in 15 seconds, then add 39, it will give you the temperature in Fahrenheit.
I think
Fascinating, isn't it?
that is amazing. I think that's the coolest way to impress your date, guy or girl. Imagine sitting outside on a nice romantic evening and you hear the cricket. And by the way, you know it's 74 degrees right now?
And how do I know this?
Trust me, I know. Could you imagine that?
Yes.
That
While
would be
you've
so
been sitting next to me, I've been counting the chirping of the crickets.
I'm so interested. I've been counting the crickets. Yeah,
See?
funny.
No, well, okay, you guys are taking it another way, all right? Enough of that. It would be cool, definitely, trust me.
Okay. And line 6, you get to choose.
Same 40 points.
40
All
points.
right. Amazing facts, 40 points. The majority of human societies once have probably permitted this in their past. It was accepted in ancient Hebrew society, in classical China, and in Islam. It was accepted in many traditional African and Polynesian cultures. However, it was not accepted in ancient Greece or Rome and has never been accepted in mainstream Christianity. This is the custom of being married to more than one wife. Snatch.
Polygamy.
Line 6.
Bigamy.
Listen carefully. The chance answer is open to both teams. The custom of being married to more than one wife at the same time. What is this? Both teams, 5 seconds. Wife. More than one wife. Line 6.
Polygyny.
Yes. See, polygyny limits being married to more than one wife. Polygamy limits marriage, multi-spouses, both sexes. See? And line 6, you get to choose.
Amazing facts, 50.
Closing the category of amazing facts, 50 points. This people was said to be guided by their god, Huitzilopochtli, meaning snatch.
The Aztecs.
Yes. The hummingbird on the left. human sacrifice made the Aztecs very impressive for the Europeans. And the Aztecs are the Mesoamerican people of central Mexico in the 14th, 15th, and 16th century. And Aztec means someone who comes from Aztlan. And Snatch, you get to choose.
Russian ballet for 20, please.
Russian ballet, 20 points.
Ever since the first school of Russian ballet opened in this city in 1738, the Mariinsky Opera and Ballet Theater, known as the Kirov, from 1935 to 1991, has been
Snatch.
St. Petersburg.
Yes. Name was changed to Leningrad from 1924 to 1991. We would have also taken St. Petersburg, the Russian. And Snatch, you get to choose.
30 points, please.
All right. Russian ballet, 30 points.
In Russia, this was usually performed during visit by foreign representatives or envoy from other friendly countries. This is one of the most famous and critically acclaimed ballet with music by Tchaikovsky.
Snatch.
Swan Lake.
Yes. The dancer, a single dancer dances both the Odette and Odile, and one of the most taxing of all roles because it requires acting two differently, entirely contrasting characters, and it's very tough on the ballerina. And Snatch, you've got two to choose from.
40, please. 40.
All right. Russian ballet, 40 points.
Ballet was introduced to Russia much later than to Western Europe. In the late 17th century, Peter the Great invited artists from other countries to help elevate the spirit of the arts. This person, a great patron of the arts, established the Directorate of the Imperial Theaters, giving it control over ballet. She reigns as Empress of Russia.
6.
Catherine the Great.
Or Catherine II, so-called the Enlightened Monarch. She reigned as an Empress of Russia from 1762 to her death in 1796. And born of the name Sophie Augusta Frederica, as a German princess, she advanced the Western reforms. And we've got just one left on the board, Russian ballet, 50 points.
Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov, the famous composer who happened to be the father of this person's friend, guided this person's early compositional effort.
Snatch.
Rudolf Nureyev.
Line 6, your chance to answer. She'll finish the question.
In 1908, he began an association with the Russian ballet company Ballet Russe. However, during the first performance of The Rite of Spring, the audience protested so loudly about the unconventional music and choreography that the dancers could not even hear the orchestra at times. He composed Petrushka and the Firebird. Who is this?
Line 6, 5 seconds. The chance to answer is open to both teams. Snatch.
Igor Stravinsky.
Yes. A very strong ending. However, line 6, you've won. Yet again, congratulations.
Various prizes are awaiting our winning contenders. Your first win will take you on a trip to Jeju Island. Your second win to Japan. Your third win will take you to China. And on your fourth win, you'll win a trip to Southeast Asia. On your fifth win, a trip to Hawaii. Your sixth win, a trip to the United States. And on your seventh win, you'll take the grand prize of a tour of Europe. We hope many of you join us.
Snatch, it was very tough to go against the previous week's winners. I know you have some disappointed supporters at home. What do you want to say?
It was nice to come here. It was a great team to play against. Even though we didn't win, it was nice to come all the way from Jinju to get spanked like that. So it's all right.
Oh.
Line 6 brought the switch.
Yeah.
Well, it was great having you on our show. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Line 6, you've won 4 in a row. Congratulations. What do you want to say?
having a great time.
Yeah,
This is really fun.
Still shocked we're here.
Congratulations again. Line 6 has won another game. We'll see them again next week. Join us then. Bye-bye.